guy can do Spanish as well.
Un poquito.
Ah.
No mucho. There's my boy over there.
Yeah, I mean, gonna make your first cut in your first start. I mean, entering the week was that the goal? Did you have bigger aspirations?
Yeah, it's obviously nice to know I made the cut considering, I'm a conditional member and everything. But I think, I've been playing well, so I was pretty confident I could compete. So yeah, I mean, it's a solid start. It's still a lot of golf to be played.
I mean, did you feel an added sense of like pressure, urgency, anything coming into the week?
Well, I actually Monday qualified for the next event next week, so I was already in that one for sure, which was nice. So a little bit of peace of mind, knowing that like even if this week didn't work out, I always got next week. But yeah, I mean, I think anytime you like tee it up in a tournament, your hope is to win, So I think coming in, I felt good about my game. I know that I knew I was capable of that.
You think this will just help going into the week, just freeing you up, knowing like you've got some points, kind of no matter what?
Well, yeah, I think like I learned like my college roommate Wilson Ferry, he got his tour card on this tour last year, and he was like telling me, he was like, yeah, like making a cut. You have to do that, but you really have to do a little more than that to make sure you secure your spot in the reshuffle. There'll probably be some guys that have some points, but their finishes weren't high enough to reshuffle in. So, like, I'm just always just trying to, shoot the best score I can. I'm not really like thinking about the whole overall season too much, but yeah, it definitely is nice for sure.
How did you and Wilson link up?
Yeah, well, we came into Alabama together. We were the same year, and we knew each other in junior golf, and we ended up rooming together. There 4 years. So, yeah, I mean, we stayed close and talk a lot, and it's nice to see like somebody I've played with my whole life get their card, play on the PGA Tour. I know exactly what it takes because I know Wilson's game. So it's like, oh well, I mean, talk about coming into this week. Yeah, it's my first Korn Ferry start, but I have a pretty good idea of the level of golf it takes to succeed on this tour. So I felt confident because of that.
Is there like a favorite moment between the two of you from like junior golf or Alabama?
Yeah, probably. I mean, probably we were paired together. We played the Junior Ryder Cup together up in Minnesota. We were paired together. We won both our matches. That's pretty cool. But I mean, off the golf course, there's too many moments to to go over. To be honest with you, yeah, we definitely had a good time at Alabama, and yeah, those were some good years. So.
Do you remember who you beat in the Junior Ryder Cup?
Oh shoot, that's it was too long ago now. I could not tell you, to be honest. The Europeans, that's what matters, right? I think we did. So that was pretty cool for sure.
And then, what would you say that you're looking forward to the most this weekend?
I think there's gonna be a lot of people out here. I know last 2 years of this tournament, they get a really good crowd. The Argentinian fans, they love golf down here. I think I'd say this is the biggest fan turnout in any of the countries I played down south here. They love it down here. So that'll be fun to play in front of some nice crowds. Should be a good atmosphere out there.
In terms of expectations, this was your first start and you knew you had that Monday qualifier. So did you almost feel like, I mean, you're not playing with house money, but at the same time you're like, I'm just going to go out and play because at least I know I have to start next week? Yeah,
I mean, yeah, it definitely helped. I think if this was my only guaranteed start, there would have been a little more pressure on me. I do think that definitely freed me up a little bit. But yeah, I mean, getting off to a good start yesterday on the front nine. After I shot 5 under on the front nine, I wasn't even thinking about the cut. It's like, okay, like now we're gonna try to take the lead or get up there in contention for the weekend. So that was huge.
And then, are there any guys this week that you're just like picking the brains of or like learning from that you weren't expecting?
I mean, I know a lot of the guys out here I've played with, like whether it be Canada, Latin American Tour, mini tours, Monday qualifiers, whatever, even college and junior golf. So I feel, it just seems like, yeah, I mean, a lot of these guys have experience, but to be honest with you, it's everyone's just doing their thing. If you're at this level, you know your own game pretty well. So I think everybody kind of knows what they do.
Awesome.
How much does it help to have the chance to make this start? Playing in Latin America, a region you're familiar with, having played and
Yeah.
having played this event in the past, how much that helps?
You know, I was thinking about it before the week started. It's pretty cool. My first like PGA Tour sanctioned event was 2 years ago at this tournament when I first qualified for the Latin American Tour. So I was actually thinking about that kind of when I was teeing off. I was like, wow, like looking back, I've come a long way. You know, just from 2 years ago. I'm a lot better player than I was. I think I missed the cut that week. So like, definitely gives me a little confidence thinking of like seeing hard work pay off and kind of seeing where I am now versus where I was then. Yeah.